Welcome to NuRevu. Today we'll be taking a look at FIFA 13 for the iPad and iPhone. It's that time of the year as EA's super popular franchise is here with its third installment for iOS. The game once again boasts more than 15,000 players from 500 licensed teams across 30 different leagues around the globe. The big leagues are all here and you'll take control of the world's biggest superstars playing in 32 different stadiums. Naturally, you'll also have the option to play with international teams if you want. The game has a few different game modes to choose from. There's Quick Match, where you can play a friendly with and against any clubs of your choosing. Provided you have an internet connection, you can also tap an option to download the latest squad updates to keep the rosters as current as they can be. Within Quick Match, you can also choose the practice mode to hone your skills against the computer. There's also a penalty shootout mode where you can choose any two clubs to face each other with penalty kicks. There's also a tournament mode to compete for trophies. Each league basically has its own trophy or trophies for its clubs to compete for. Also back from FIFA 12 is the very nice manager mode, where you get to take control of any club and manage everything from player transfers, to upgrading your coaching staff, to negotiating contracts, to scheduling trainings for your club and more. Start out by choosing a sponsor to finance your club. Do well and you'll sell more tickets and make more money for your team, even receiving bonuses from your sponsor. It's realistic in that each club starts out with a different amount of money to spend, as not every club is equal and the powerhouses have more money than the little guys. Not happy with how much money your club starts out with? You'll have the option to purchase fake money for your club using real money via an in-app purchase if you'd like. The manager mode is basically a robust career mode since you can play every match if you really want to. It's a deep mode and satisfying for diehard fans. As far as multiplayer, you'll have the option to play online provided you have an Origin account to log in. Another nice feature included is since the app is universal and you can install it on both an iPad and an iPhone/iPod Touch, there's an option within Quick Match on the iPhone where you can select Gamepad to use it as a controller to play the game on your iPad. It works fairly well and would be nice to prop up your iPad and use it like a monitor, although for some reason, even though it clearly says tap to skip the cutscenes on your controller if you want, it doesn't really skip as soon as you tap it for some reason. In all honesty, however, I feel the experience isn't really beneficial enough to make me choose playing this way over the iPad's on-screen controls. In terms of gameplay, everything feels a tiny bit different than it did in FIFA 12. In my opinion, it actually feels slightly worse as the players feel more attached to the ball and the frame rate is a bit choppier. Not sure why it doesn't feel like an improvement from last year, as everything feels ever so slightly less fluid. It's decent for a mobile game, I just wish EA would have improved upon last year's gameplay, which was pretty good in itself. You'll have the usual joystick on the left to control player movements, and your buttons on the right to control basic actions such as shooting, passing, sprinting, tackling, and switching. You'll now also have a dedicated button to call a second defender on defense, and a skill button to perform skill moves using different gestures. As far as shooting and passing, the amount of time you hold the button will determine the power you put into it. Dribble down the wing and hold the pass button for a cross. You can slide your finger on an attacking player off the ball to have him make a run in any direction. When it comes to free kicks, you'll have to slide your finger in the direction you want the ball to go. How fast you slide your finger will also determine how much power you put into the kick. The instant replay feature is pretty good as well, as you can save up to 15 replays and also post them directly to YouTube if you want. Overall, this is a great game and a must for any football or soccer fan. If you already have FIFA 12, you may notice as I have the slightly different feel in terms of gameplay, but this is still a good upgrade in my opinion with the much better skill controls, online multiplayer, and improved manager mode. Check out our other videos, and as always, please subscribe to keep up with the latest reviews.